Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, I'm Joy by name, and in today's video I'll be making coconut oil. To begin, I'll be using one coconut. You can choose to use more than one depending on the quantity of coconut oil you'll be needing. I'll be using a kitchen rolling pin to crack the hard shell open. You can choose to use a hammer or any hard tool of your choice. Guys, the kind of coconut that is actually good in making coconut oil is the matured ones, the one that the back is already brown, not the green ones. I'll further use a knife edge to remove the remaining coconut from the shell. Okay, that's done. I'll just give everything a quick rinse in order to get rid of some particles because we don't want any particle to interfere with our coconut oil. Next, I'll go ahead and grate the coconut for easy blending. This is actually an extra step you can choose to omit by just cutting your coconut into smaller chunks. I'll further transfer the coconut into the blender. I'll also be adding enough water to it. I'm actually using warm water because this will aid the extraction process. I'll just cover and allow everything to blend properly. After blending, I'll strain the coconut puree through a fine sieve in order to separate the chaff from the milk. I'll also be using my hands right now to squeeze out more liquid from the chaff because we actually need more of the coconut milk. For the chaff, you can choose to dry it. After drying, you just use a fruit processor to further blend it. This can actually serve as a flour for baking. Alright, to get the coconut oil, I'll just cover the coconut milk and allow to sit overnight in the fridge. This will help the cream to actually separate from the water. If you're living in a cold region, you can choose to just leave it over your countertop overnight. But if you're living in a tropical climate region like me, be sure to put it in the fridge in order to prevent the coconut milk from going bad. Alright, this is the next day guys. Let's see what we have. The coconut cream has actually separated from the water we used in blending. I'll just take off this top that actually looks hard. I'll be adding it into my pan because that's what we'll be using to make coconut oil. And guys, you need to be careful with this process, but just in case you added little water into your cream, don't worry about everything because it will be sorted out in the next step. I noticed there is still little cream in this water, so I'll be using this fine sieve to actually strain it. You can actually use this water in cooking because it still have lots of coconut flavor in it. You can use it to make the conventional coconut rice, you can use it to make coconut white rice or even coconut fried rice. I have all the detailed video in my channel. I'll add a link to the description box, so please be sure to check it out after this video. Okay, I'll just place my pan on low heat and allow to heat. After about 5 minutes, the cream has begun to melt, while the whitish part, which is the milk, has started to cuddle together. At this stage, you need to stay very close in order to stay at interval to prevent the whitish part from sticking to the base of your pan. But guys, I recommend you use a non-stick pan or a non-stick pot for this. Making coconut oil at home to me is actually stress-free. It enables me to have my freshly prepared coconut oil without any additives. Let me know in the comment section if you've made it in the past or if you'll be trying out this recipe after watching this video. I'll be heating the cream for about 12 to 15 minutes, but you can choose to heat yours for longer because the longer you leave your pan on, the more oil will be released from the cream. But those whitish parts will start to turn brown and to give the oil a slightly yellow color. Okay, the whitish part is about to brown, so I'll just take it off from the heat. Okay guys, I'll just carefully separate the oil from these whitish parts that have cuddled together. Guys, you need to be careful just so you don't mix up everything together again. Okay, that's done. For this whitish part, you can choose to add it to your foot scrub because it still have lots of oil in it. It's actually good for exfoliation process and it's also a good moisturizer. Be sure not to discard anything because everything about coconut is actually very useful. I'll be transferring the coconut oil into this bottle. You can actually use this oil for cooking. You can also add it to your cosmetics because it helps to keep the skin glowing. You can also use it as hair oil because it helps to repair damaged scalp and keep the hair looking shiny. Okay guys, this is the amount of coconut oil we're able to get from one coconut. As I said earlier, if you want more than this, you can choose to use more than one coconut. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Please kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. Like, share, and leave me a comment in the comment section on what you think about this method of making coconut oil. See you all next time in my next video. Bye.